Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Sabrina Monique and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, as you can tell from the title above, we are diving in to some Kylie Cosmetics. In this video, I give you my first impressions and my final thoughts on how everything applied, how I felt about the products. But before we get into this video, please consider subscribing to my channel because I would truly appreciate that. For those of you who are already subscribed and just supporting your girl out here watching my videos, I see you, I appreciate you, I love you. Thank you so much because it just warms my heart that you guys are here on my channel. But with that all being said, if you're interested in diving into some Kylie Cosmetics with me, then just keep watching. Okay, so I actually wanted to start off this video with sharing the products that I purchased. So, the first product that I got was a bronzer. I know, big surprise, but I just love bronzers. If you have been watching my videos for a while, I am super into bronzers. That's like whenever I do my makeup, that just gives me the finishing touch that it needs, you know? Bronzer and mascara, those two are my homies. But it comes in a really nice sleek black packaging, but the real baby is this one right here. It's super sleek, perfect for traveling, and then you open it up and it has like a nice little mirror. I got the shade Tequila Tan. I have a medium yellow skin tone, so I felt like this would suit me the best. It's actually a lot different than my usual typical bronzer that I have. I have this Morphe one, and if you look between the two, this one's a lot more warmer than this one. This one's definitely like neutral, cooler toned, and I like that it's different because I like adding things to my collection that I don't have already. So hopefully this works out for me. I'm really excited. I love the name too, Tequila Tan. So cute for summer. And then I also got some blushes. I got 2 blushes because I've been wanting to expand my blush collection. Again, in the same exact packaging as before, but what's nice about these is even though they look exactly the same, you flip them over and the visual key is there. So when you're going in to your makeup collection in your drawers or wherever, they may look the same, but if you just flip them over, it's super easy for you to tell. Okay, so I got this blush in the shade We're Going Shopping. It's a beautiful coral shade and it comes with a mirror as well. Another blush that I got is called Baddie on the Block. These names, they just get to me, honestly. Names and packaging, they play such a huge role in what I gravitate to. But between the two, this one is a definite pop of pink, while this one is more corally shade. The last thing that I got in my package is a sparkly gloss. And lo and behold, I've been super into sparkly glosses recently. Like, I just picked one up one day and it just did something to me, okay? Like, I'm in a full-on committed relationship to sparkly glosses, let me tell you. I got mine in the shade Slept On. This one is just a stunning watermelon shade, and so I felt like this was perfect, especially for summer. I feel like I'm gonna be wearing this all the time, and it smells like cake batter. Like, it smells like super sweet but not overpowering, and I heard that these are super ultra moisturizing, so I'm really excited to try this. Another thing that I wanted to mention really quickly actually was the Kylie Burgundy palette. I actually got this as a present earlier this year, and I waited to use it because after trying the other Kylie products, which I have a video already using some Kylie products, and I'll link that down in the description box below if you want to see even more Kylie products, but I also got this at the same time as those, but I waited to use this because after I fell in love with those formulas, I just wanted to create a video on Kylie Cosmetics. I can finally open up this bad boy and play with it. So the Burgundy palette is super nice and sleek. Again, I really like that because traveling purposes, and then also has a really nice mirror, but it has 9 different shades, all the different burgundy tones. You have a highlight, some transitions, and even some gold, bronze, cranberry shimmer shades. So excited to try this out. Since today's video is all about Kylie products, I actually don't want to bore you guys with my whole face makeup routine. If you guys want to see that, you guys are more than welcome to go check out my other videos. I do my full face in every single one. But for today, I just want to speed things up. For those of you who are still interested in the products that I'm using on my face, you guys can still see them. It's just going to be sped up. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little sped up version of my face makeup. Now it's time to get into the reason why we're all here, and I want to start off with none other than the bronzer. You already know. So I'm going to take the shade Tequila Tan, and using this angle brush that I used to set under my eye, it's actually so perfect for this packaging. Like, look at that color coordination. I'm just going to dabble my brush right into here and just see how this goes. So I'm going to work the product right over here, starting back here, and just start sweeping it on my cheekbones and bring it up to my temples. Because this is lighter than I thought it was going to be, and it's not usually a color that I'm used to things that are a little bit deeper in color, I think that I'm going to have to build this bronzer up, but I'm okay with that because then you guys can see if this is a product that you can actually build up and you can pack on and it not look cakey at all. So we're gonna see how that looks and just keep bronzing our life away. Okay, so as you guys can see, I built it up a lot more. You can definitely see from this side there's some definition going on. It actually has like more of a cooler undertone, which I'm not used to in my bronzers. So this is the side with the bronzer on it. I feel like this tone complements my skin tone really nicely. And then this is the side that I have no bronzer on, so it's completely blank. So you can definitely see adds like a really nice shadow, like a natural shadow to my cheeks. I'm here for it. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze the other side of my face. And then I'm also gonna go in and hit the sides of my nose and on the bottom tip, just right here, and then right under my bottom lip. Alright, so next I'm gonna go into a blush. Which one do I want to use? I wish I could just take a poll on this video and be like, which one? We're going shopping or baddie on the block? I don't know. I'm actually going to swatch these so that I can have a better decision. Okay, so right here I have, wow, they look really similar. But you can tell this one's definitely more corally and that one's Chicken Glen. Right here I have Baddie on the Block, which is the mid-tone pink. And then right here I have We're Going Shopping. That one's the more coral shade. I feel like I'm going to go with Baddie on the Block. So I'm just going to dip my brush right into the pan. And I'm going to concentrate it right over top of the bronzer, but slightly more forward. So the bronzer's here. I'm going to put the blush a little bit more here. Ooh, and this is really nicely pigmented. I feel like the formulas are the same in terms of like how silky and how it applies. Okay, I'm just going to dust a little bit over the top of my nose. Get that little sun-kissed look. I hope you guys can see it on camera. Like, it actually looks really complimentary to my skin tone. So I'm actually really happy about this purchase. Moving on into some highlight. I've actually used this one in one of my other videos. This one is her Ultra Glow in Santorini. It's a nice light champagne color. It's a loose pigment. It's a little bit more trickier to work with, but it's not hard. So usually how I use it is whatever is in the cap. Just swirl my brush in there, tap off the excess, and I just apply it to the high points of my face. And it's actually super blinding. Like, that is like a highlight you will see from the stars, okay? It's very pigmented. A little goes a long way, so you have to be really careful. But I'm just gonna dust that right over here in my usual areas. And I love that you don't have to use a lot with this stuff. Like, honestly, I feel like this will last you forever. But do you see how intense that is? Oof. I'm gonna take a teensy bit right on my finger to put on my cupid's bow and just dot a little bit right on the nose, and then blend that out and then hit the bridge of the nose. Ooh, that is icy, but it looks so pretty. All right, what's next? Okay, so actually I picked this up on my trip because I forgot a setting spray. We actually went to Trader Joe's because we ended up getting super sick. And this has like such a nice mist for like $4, I think. For a rose water, that's a steal, okay? And I don't think that they cheaped out with the spray. Like, it's just super nice, fine mist. And I feel like it just covers your entire face. And it actually hydrates your face really nicely. Like, it definitely feels like it's moisturizing. By the way, I don't even know if I told you, it's Trader Joe's Rose Water Facial Toner. I don't know how it is as a toner, but I definitely use it as a makeup setting spray, and it dries really fast. But let's go ahead and jump into this burgundy palette. I don't even know what I want to do because all these tones are so pretty and they're super silky too, just like the powders, and the pigment is there. Like, I know I just dived into the most basic shade ever, but like, let me show you like this shimmer shade right here. The pigment is there, okay? It's so pretty. Ooh, I might have to use this one because that's really pretty. I love that a lot. I'm actually gonna dive into Beach. I love how she has it right here on the back. Like, easy for me to just call out the names. Ooh, and there's quite a lot of kickback, which I don't really mind kickback is kickback, but I'm just gonna start that right into the crease so we have a base going on, and I'm just gonna brush that back and forth. I actually really like this as a transition color for my skin tone. It picks up on my eye really nicely. Okay, and then picking up the shade Penny right here. It's a lot warmer, peachier terracotta color, and I'm just gonna work that into the crease starting on the outer part. And then once we've laid down most of the product, I'm gonna start wiggling my brush into the inner corner of my eye. And already I feel like the pigmentation of her shadows are really nice. It's definitely blending out super easy on my eyes. Granted, I've already tried her eyeshadows, so I already knew I liked it, but the shade is actually really pretty. So now I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's called Burgundy, and I'm actually gonna pick that up on a smaller blending brush. This is the Morphe M506. And I'm gonna place that shadow right here. So I'm closing my eye and wiggling my brush, blending it out on my top lash line, and then I'm gonna wiggle that product into the outer portion of my crease. And I'm also gonna take that burgundy right on the inner corner. And for this look, I'm gonna connect the bottom to the top lash line right over here on the edge, just so everything is cohesive. Look how pretty this color is too. This did not take much product for me to get that pigment. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with some concealer because I just want to add like a pop right in the center. This is by Jouer in the shade Creme Brulee, and I'm just gonna pop that right on the center of the lid. Boom, boom. And I'm gonna take a concealer brush and just spread the product out right here on the center of the lid so that when we put on the shimmer shadows, it's gonna pop even more. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the shade LA right here, this nice little golden shimmer, and I'm going to plop that right over top of the concealer that we just laid down and just fade it into the burgundy shadow. And then I'm going to take the shade Dubai right here on my finger, and I'm just going to press that ever so slightly right on the outer portion of the halo right here so we can blend between the burgundy shade and the golden shadow. Look at that, just one swipe and it's so pigmented. It's a nice little copper moment right here. Ugh, this burgundy shimmer with the copper shimmer blended together, that is just the prettiest thing ever. Okay, so I'm going to take the small blending brush again and just sort of blend everything together, make sure everything is as seamless as possible. Okay, and then taking that same concealer brush that we used, I'm going to take the shade LA again, and I'm just going to run that right on my lower lash line. Alright, ooh, this eye look, look at that. Look at those tones, honestly, living. Alright, so I'm going to highlight the brow bone, and I'm just going to dip my brush into the shade Naked right here. Just hit that right there. Ooh, that's a good brow bone highlight. Okay, and then I'm gonna do an inner corner highlight with the same highlight we were using on our face. Time to vamp up this look. Alright, and then right after curling your lashes, I'm gonna go in with some mascara. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I'm gonna throw on the base first, and then I'm gonna go in with the mascara in Black Noir. Alright, and that completes the eye look. I actually really enjoy how this eye look came out. I think it's so stunning and so complimentary to my skin tone. Let me do a little zoom. The eyeshadow just blended out like a dream. I'm super happy with this eye palette. I can't wait to use it more often. And that leaves us with just the lips left. So I'm gonna go in with the High Maintenance lip liner. This is a really nice pink shade, and go ahead and line my lips. And I already know that I love the formula of this lip liner because it's super creamy, very easy to use. It just glides on your lips and it applies so quickly because of that. I definitely recommend her lip liners. But just over top of that, I'm gonna go in with this gloss, and I'm super excited. Like, I feel like out of everything that I bought, I'm the most excited and happy about this lip gloss because it's just a stunning lip color. It smells so good, and I just love sparkly glosses. So I'm just gonna hit that right over top. Literally, this is what I was looking for. Like, I wanted that bright watermelon sparkly lip gloss that was still super hydrating, easy to apply. Oh, I love how everything came out. Let's get situated here so we can assess the situation, see how we feel about everything. Okay, honestly, the more I'm like fixing my hair and just like checking out how everything looks on my face, I kid you guys, like I swear it's not just because I went and spent money on these products. Like, they actually came through for me, and I was actually really worried about doing a video like this because I didn't want to go and dive into all of these products and have them not work out for me. But you guys can see it on my face right now, and everything just looks really nice. It's very complimentary contoury on my skin, especially the tones. I'm actually really surprised about this bronzer because it seemed a little bit light and it's not as warm of a bronzer as I was hoping for, because usually that's what I go for. And sometimes you just gotta try new things to see how it works out. And I feel like it just added the most natural looking shadow to the contours of my face that I just was not expecting with this bronzer. And it also makes me love the blush too, because I don't really gravitate towards pink blushes, and I feel like it actually complements medium skin tones really, really nicely. It just looks like a really nice wash of pink. And I also use the Kylie Ultra Glow, which I've already used in a video. You get a boatload of a product. A little goes a long way, as I said before. I feel like you get the most bang for your buck with this product, you know what I'm saying? For the lips, I went in with a lip liner and this gloss, and I feel like they paired really, really nicely together. Going into this, I already tried her lip liners before. I already knew I love the formula because they're long lasting, super creamy, very pigmented. Like, the color is definitely there. So this definitely hits all the bases for me when I'm looking at lip liners. But this was my favorite purchase of all because I just love sparkly glosses, and I love when the sparkly gloss doesn't ever feel like I have glitter on my lips. When I rub my lips together, I don't want to feel it, I just want to see it. And I love that because it adds such a beautiful sheen to your lips. Like, it just looks like glass right now, like a watermelon glass lip. I'm in it, you guys. I'm in it. And then last but not least was the eyes. I love this palette. The pigment is there, super easy to blend. I love the way this eye makeup turned out. I think she did an amazing job. I truly, genuinely, actually really love the formula of Kylie Cosmetics, and I'm surprised because like there's so much hype about it. But that's everything that I wanted to share with you all in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and had fun diving into some Kylie Cosmetics with me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to those of you who are already subscribed and watching my videos and just supporting me. But with that all being said, remember that you are beautiful in every which way, and I will see you in my next video.